Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to StarStruck Theater for our presentation of 13 the Musical! Before the performance begins, please direct your attention to the stage as I introduce to you a StarStruck parent, Mr. Mark Rodgers.
Thank you, Peter. So, wow, this is what it feels like. You know what? Truthfully, 4 years in this building, I've never been up here. I've never been on the stage. My children have been up here, right?
You look good!
Well, thank you. Thank you. No, I appreciate it. When Jen and Peter called me and asked me to speak tonight very briefly about something that I love, it was an easy answer for me to say yes. I'll tell you a quick story, and then I'll tell you why I'm here. I had the amazing experience, wonderful experience as a father, to escort my daughter, who some of you have seen on the stage up here, Katie, a few times. To escort her to some of her auditions for college this year. And it was amazing because I saw a side of Katie that I'd only seen on the stage before, but I knew where a lot of what she was doing, I knew where it came from. What was amazing for me was that during the audition period, and Katie had a phenomenal audition experience, and she had a lot of success through it. But what was neat for us was at the end of her auditions, after she sang and after she danced and after she acted, some of the colleges stopped, some of the very best school musical theater programs in the country, some of the directors of those programs, at the end of it, asked Katie, tell us about StarStruck. What's this StarStruck? What's it all about? Because I think for years, what's happened is we've had kids from StarStruck go to these auditions, and I think these directors of these best musical theater programs in the country have seen these wonderful kids come in and do amazing things. Katie had great success in the program, but I'll tell you what the answer for what is StarStruck. I think what StarStruck is it's a place where magic happens. And I'll tell you, and of course our experience, and I can speak from experience, 3 of our children have performed on this stage. And the magic that I talk about, and I think those of you who are parents who have children here, they walk in to this building, sometimes a little bit dumpy, a little bit tired after school, sometimes maybe not in a very good mood, and they walk out and they're bebopping out of this place. And that's the magic I'm talking about. And it's not magic, it's not created with energy drinks, and it's not created with anything but love and patience and kindness and care and coddling sometimes, and sometimes the strength, the courage to do the right thing among the instructors, to teach our children. You know, this place, it's a theater, but it's a classroom. I think about the experiences that my children have had, the cultural revolution that they learned about with Grease and Hairspray, geography, Oklahoma, just having fun with Hello Dolly, learning about just so many neat things, history, having ragtime and that period of time, and all of the neat things that happened. And then, of course, there's a lot of serious things. Last summer, 2 of my children were in Spring Awakening. And I'll be honest with you, as a parent, I think we do a pretty good job, Karen and I. We never talk to our kids about suicide, teen suicide. It's an amazing experience for our children. And so I give, of course, I love this place. I don't love it as much as Katie and Brian. I love it in a different way than Katie and Brian, right? But they love it in a different way, because this is a place they come to where they get refuge from the real world sometimes, where they become confident, they become smart, they become intelligent, and it happens to all your children. I know you know what I'm talking about. I don't know statistics about this, but I will tell you that I suspect there's not too many kids backstage here tonight, kids sitting out here who have been in these shows, who do poorly in school. StarStruck kids are confident, they're smart, they're intelligent, they stand up, they look at you in the eyes when they talk to you, they squeeze your hand when they shake your hand. They're good kids. I don't necessarily know that they were good kids when they came here, but I'll tell you that the love they get here and what they get from Peter and Jennifer and the amazing people that work for them and with them, I think that's what makes them special. I think that's what brings these kids to another level. I've with Katie and with Andrew, now Andrew's in school, I've seen him do shows at the University of Indiana. Katie's on her way to NYU. Brian will be in a show this summer. I see what it's done for them. And I'm so happy that they do it for hundreds and hundreds of kids. As you know, Peter and Jennifer have converted their business from a profit to a non-for-profit organization. And I think they did that for a lot of reasons, not the least of which, it's easier to operate this theater, which we've been in this building for 4 years. We only have 3 years left on the lease here, which is kind of scary. So it's an opportunity to maybe try to keep this important treasure that we have in this community. And that's why they turned it not-for-profit. They made the statement, it's not about us, it's not about how much money we can make, it's about you, it's about your children. And they're getting at that critical stage, and they can stand up here and tell you about it. There's financial pressures here. But they're getting at that critical stage where decisions are going to have to be made about where they're going to go with this theater and where they're going to go with this program. There's going to be opportunities, a lot of opportunities in the next few months and certainly in the next few years to help StarStruck in ways that you can imagine. Sure, it's easy to write a check, maybe go out and help solicit people who can maybe write even bigger checks than maybe some of us can write, and maybe put a name on this building. There's going to be phenomenal opportunities. But if you believe in the place, if you believe in the people, if you believe in the arts, if you believe that our children really are our future, and they become better because of this place, if you believe in all that, then we need to rally around this place. And that's why I'm here tonight. I don't have any particular request or ask. You can put monies in buckets, and you can write checks, and you can go solicit money. That's all great. You got to find it in your heart to do it. And if you want to thank Jennifer and Peter and this staff for what they've done for your children, the way to repay that is to go out and help us raise funds to make this place stay forever. Long after our children are gone, we want this place standing here as the beacon of the arts in this community, and that these children get these opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, I know these kids back here are saying, Mr. Rodgers, will you shut up so I can get out here? I have to tell you one quick story. Real quick story. So Jennifer took me in the back, and I got to do something I've never done before. I'm not a theater person. And a lot of you know that I do a lot of coaching, but I've never been in theater. And she let me be in the Gypsy Road ceremony. And it was the coolest thing. I mean, the coolest thing. And I'm going to tear up when I talk about it. But I looked around that circle, and I saw those kids and the enthusiasm they have, all these great kids. And I'm thinking, you know what, we can't never let this go away. So let's not let it go away. Enjoy the show tonight. Thank you for your time.